things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Boston College's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Golden Eagles are on the move. They go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's James. The short hands, it's Bond. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The snap sets up the throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on,
running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Eagles. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches, taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting. He's got a great coaching staff. This team is built and ready to make another run.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking to pass. It's James. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the move, it's Love. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Notre Dame looking for this fourth down conversion. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. There he goes. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
Makes the grab close to the logo. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here come the Irish back on offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, Dick. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to throw, it's Carr. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Give to the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Soft spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To throw, it's James. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bond. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Boston College. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Gonna run it. It's Price. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in, it's Fields. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Hands it off. Makes a man miss. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. They'll try the run. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's McDonald. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by 10 to Vanderbilt.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Hauls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking for a man. It's James. That's caught. It's Bolden. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Hunt is on its way. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. It's caught. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Oh, better look out. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They just keep firing. Fires to the right. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's James. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Fields. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They get him down at the 36, it will be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plows through the defense. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll try to do it himself. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Strong, firm tackle. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Fields. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. And the returner will be brought down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's James. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Bond. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. To the ground with the back. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Here's the handoff. just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. To the air, it's Carr. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Bond.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
They'll run it from the gun. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's McCray. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Price. Turning it on! And the defense drags him down. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking for a man. It's Carr.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Makes the catch. It's Bond.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got his man out of the backfield. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw again. Wide open downfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Lockwood. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Boston College will send out the punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Notre Dame is second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The give to the back. And they're able to make the tackle. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Keeps it on the draw.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. The give to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Give to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw. It's Carr. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. He splits the uprights. They have taken the lead here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Sooie inside our studio. They're up by 33 over Mississippi State. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Bolden. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Bolden. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Trying to set up the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. To the air, it's James. Got a man, it's Bond. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Irish send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The offense has a chance. Down 1 possession in the 4th. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Grab behind the line. It's Bond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Dropping back, it's James. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Bolden. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that